Alright guys, Chef Creig here again, back in the How to Cook Like a Bajan kitchen, and today we're doing beef kebabs to be exact. We're back. Ain't nothing much more to do. Get this beautiful steak to the board. You see how nice it is. I chose ribeye because of the amount of fat. Good marbling. Obviously it's a good steak as well. But today we're going to make sure we do a beautiful set of kebabs with it. So some good sea salt. Take our time. Because all of the flavor we're adding is basically just to elevate the nice and natural flavor of this Angus beef. This ribeye. That pepper as well. You know, people would think cooking the Bajan way means one particular style. Not necessarily. We cook what we get readily available in Barbados, what is imported in certain levels and certain classes from places like Massey and other places. And we prepare them to suit our palate and our lifestyle. For me, this kind of dish, Saturday afternoon, sometimes Sunday evening after your lunch and everything, just relax in a nice little kebab, a glass of wine, and just chill. So, I think we will be doing, showing how to use other items, but in an enjoyable Bajan way. One thing to remember, when you're making kebabs, you got a good even cut meat. We're going to keep our cubes as even as possible as well. You want your cooking time to be even across the board. Even though we have the tomatoes, we want those scarps, we want to get nice and soft and everything. So, another reason for choosing ribeye is that quick cooking, wonderful texture, wonderful taste, and our veggies that go with it are going to cook fast as well. So, this is a good size. Right there. Easy thing to do now. We're going to assemble. So we're going to make a switch. Move this plate. Bring our veggies closer. Simply assemble. Me, I start with my onions first, and then I put my tomatoes at the top. When it's the onions, I mean steak, then onions. Don't be afraid of the onions, right? And being that thin, we're going to lean it on the angle a little. See? Another one. So you can get happy in between and see what's going on. Then we're going to go with this tomato. Come down. More onion. Good. One more piece of beef. And then another pretty tomato right at the top. Finish one. Be on to the second one. Getting some more onion. Nice and easy. Make sure I check. So onion, beef, or beef, onion, beef, right. I just check and make sure I don't get it wrong. Nothing's wrong with that, because sometimes you get in a repetitive setting and you mess up yourself. You're gonna go red this time. Onion again. Good. Beef again. And another tomato on top. Right, yellow again. Right?
Keep you and your family safe with Sol Gas. Here are some helpful tips to keep you and your family safe when cooking with Sol Gas. Never tamper with the cylinder and only use the Sol-approved regulator and a hose designed for use with LPG. Securely connect the regulator to the cylinder valve until it clicks into place and is properly fastened and secured. It is important to check the hose clips and the rubber hose to ensure they're in good working condition and properly secured. It is important to check your hose and regulator and change them as needed. Change your rubber hose every 2 years. Change your regulator every 5 years. If there are signs of damage to your regulator, contact an approved Sol Gas distributor or a Sol service station for replacement immediately. Safety first with Sol Gas.
So we're back. Already assembled, as you can see, looking nice, looking even. Angus ribeye, steak, turn into kebab with some good vegetables from the Massey produce section. What we're gonna do, hit a little bit of olive oil. Don't worry, we're gonna use these ends. These are for tasting, right? Then we're going right over. Good. The good thing about having kebab on a stick, see how easy that is? Oil up the kebab, then we're going straight to the grill. All right, cool. So we're gonna continue straight over to the grill. And just to mention, this grill is Compliments Blazer Williams. We used it before on the show. We used the griddle side, with the bars. This side now is the flat griddle. And for me, this keeps a little more flavor. But anything that has the marks but still a solid bottom keeps flavor. But this is a flatter grill. It sears a little more, and all your reduction goes back into whatever you're grilling. So don't let me talk about these tasters and don't get them on. Straight on the grill as well. Right there. Just slide down a little. Right. You can cook them to well done if you want, but that's your choice. I prefer medium, not even medium to well. It's tender, it still has a lot of moisture, and the flavor's better. That's what I like. Right now, you got a little break. So when you're grilling and that kind of stuff, and you have a break, you gotta use it wisely. So, glass from Do It Best. This is their outdoor acrylic line. I ain't got nothing in it. So, put it down, head over to the chiller. And here now is a wine from Massey stores. This is a white rose. This is soft and juicy. I believe it has a nice fruity note, but we can find out soon. So, let's bring it a little closer, right here. Don't mind the heat. I think that'll look good in the background too. We're gonna pour. I got a joke for y'all. You might see me here, and I like to talk about certain things that are obvious sometimes. You may see my hand shaking. I can't help that. I know my family will know. My grandmother, as she got older, she used to drink her tea with two hands, because for some reason our family, we have this nerve thing where your hand shakes, right? But I don't worry about it. I just continue to do what I gotta do. As I get older, it may get worse, but I ain't care. I can continue to cook, and then continue to sip this wonderful wine from Massey. I can take a minute though, because it's shaking a lot. I gotta check the beef too. We still gotta make sure that the beef good. Even got the testers coming along nicely. And somebody would tell me these things looking sweet enough. Thanks to Blazer Williams. Massey stores for the Angus beef and the produce. Oh Lord, good stuff. Let me switch around, because you see we got some more heat this end, so we can switch around now. Put these down here. You can hear the difference already. The ones that are a little more cooked, we switch them up to the top and let them finish, and we have everything even. But they are looking absolutely wonderful, that's for sure. Give those a couple more minutes, and then we're done. But before then, I get a little sip, hand shaking or not. I like to close my eyes, you know. I know it make it taste a little better. Let me try that again. Yeah, it was even better the second time. I had to close my eyes a little harder. But what we can do, finish these off, switch around, come back. We can finish off the butter. While these are resting, maybe another sip, we finish off this dish. So, kebab's finished. I've taken them off, grilled off as well. That's what we're looking for. Nice and medium. Just because he last, we can put you at an angle. Don't worry, the taster's coming as well. So those are ready. You can allow them to rest, because with the intense heat and the searing, As I mentioned before in another segment, the juices into any meat or whatever you're grilling, they run to the center. If you cut it, they're going to basically come out. Now we let it sit and rest. All of those juices, you basically run back around, get back happy, keep everything nice and soft. And then we can come back and do our butter, finish off, and that's it. See that? Anchor, salted, butter, slowly, huh? And you don't have to shirk on the butter. Right. Come off now. Thank you very much. Rosemary, put them in. Garlic, going in. Wonderful. Oh, if y'all can smell that. A little more. Just a little more. Oh. Woo. Nice. It's a little something extra. So I mentioned Bertolli, balsamic vinegar. I'm gonna add a little bit to the butter. Little. Right. The butter. Oh. They come across, man. Take a look. Take a look. See? If you could smell it. Only if you could. I can though. That's the joys of the being the fella that cooking. Stop that. You turn that. Right. You all ready? You ain't wasting no more time. Get right on top. So not only does it add flavor, it also keeps moisture in, keeps it tender. Right now, a little bit of rosemary right on top. Stay there. This would be the Angus beef, available at Massey, and the vegetable kebab topped with a rosemary butter infused with Bertolli's balsamic vinegar. So that is it for this dish. All set, looking good. And we got another nice one coming up for you in the second half.
Do It Best Barbados is here to take your family fun day to the next level. It's easy and time-saving. Just visit www.doitbestbarbados.com. With our user-friendly website, browse our entire inventory from anywhere. Search for gifts, toys, gardening, or paint supplies. Once you're finished, click Delivery or Pickup. Then check out your items, and with our fast, reliable service, get them delivered right to your door or collect from any of our 4 store locations. So what are you waiting for? Visit www.doitbestbarbados.com today.
All right, we're back. Chef Creig here. This is still the How to Cook Like a Bajan kitchen. And I can tell you the truth, right? Usually I have names for all the dishes, you know what you're doing and everything. But sometimes you have to walk in the kitchen or go to some kitchen and just pull something together. And that's exactly what we're doing. We got shrimp, got sweet potato, we got all the fresh produce from Massey. We got some Anchor cheddar cheese, Mambo sauce from Swiss, evaporated milk, and then bring everybody together this nice Maggi all-purpose seasoning. So I decided, while feeling comfortable, while looking good in my outfit from Pro Secure and jacket from Pro Secure, apron from Salt Gas, I decided, you know what, we can just cook. So this is a shrimp and potato dish, as simple as that. We ain't gonna waste a lot more time, right? There's a nice large shrimp, it's not jumbo. Straight in with the Maggi. We got our sauté pan hot already, right on top. You know me, add, can't always take out, so we can get them going. And the good thing about this is we're doing a sauce with the milk and with the Mambo. So when we see where we at with the shrimp, if we need any more salt, we will add it to the sauce. So we got the Maggi all-purpose in there, olive oil. Got a little bit of cracked pepper, not too much because there's Scotch bonnet pepper in the Mambo, and we want to make sure that this shines as well. So black pepper, good. Toss it up, right. So nice hot pan, searing our shrimp. We can stay on the hotter side of the pan. Make sure we get exactly what we're looking for, which is a nice sear, still tender on the inside, beautiful texture. don't worry, this ain't no waste, you know. You can use that. So when we start to sear the sweet potato, we can add some more Bertolli olive oil, add the dripping from the shrimp as well. Sear off our potato with some onion and everything, add garlic and all that. Add the nice Mambo sauce from Swiss, finish off with some Pine Hill Dairy evaporated milk. Bring it all together, hit a little bit more of the Maggi all-purpose seasoning, then we can plate up. But come in closer, come, because the good thing is, you can see that the shape, they're already starting to curl. We don't want them fully kiss and touch. You want to see, another O. As soon as you get an O, and the shrimp look really small, you know they're overcooked. And we butterfly them, which basically butterfly is a slice down the back of the shrimp. And you can see as they cook, they're starting to open up. And look how lovely. They're not going to fly or anything, just remember that, it's just a look. It's a style. Good, let me see, I turn this one. They ain't going nowhere, because I mentioned the Mambo sauce. It has tomato paste. It has some brown sugar. Just the main things that we're looking for that you can taste and feel. You have paprika, you have tamarind concentrate, and I believe there was Scotch bonnet spices and everything there. Scotch bonnet was somewhere around, right. There it is, Scotch bonnet pepper. So those are the main thing and the strongest flavors that we're going to be looking for coming out of this wonderful Mambo sauce from Swiss. I don't have to explain evaporated milk. Stand the test of time. In every household in Barbados. It is just absolutely wonderful. You can hold it here. That's good stuff there. Nice and white on the inside and tender. And we have the sear on the outside. Don't mind the tail. The tail that's looking good. But those are ready. And remember, it has heat in it, so as you put it to sit, it still cooks for a little bit more. Right? Crossway there. The back will be coming back here in a minute. So, olive oil. As I mentioned, and as you can see, this is the Bertolli olive oil, the extra virgin olive oil, available at Massey. Red onions, we get a little color, a little sweetness with the onions. Right, these are going to go in. Put a fair amount. Good. The reason I'm adding the onion at the start also is going to give us a nice little bedding to put the sweet potatoes on. Because these are cooked, fully cooked, ready to go. We're basically going to sear them in the olive oil with the onion, add the garlic and everything. Let's bring them back to life a little more, you know, I'll take them to another level. Looking good. We're going to start to add our potatoes, right? You don't need too many. It's more about this beautiful shrimp right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can put 6. One extra for the man behind the camera. Maggi all-purpose seasoning right on top. Good. We can turn. Then we can add our garlic and stuff. This is a good time now to turn. Onions are coming nicely. We're going to put the potatoes straight down now. Right down at the bottom. Onion is doing its thing. Right. So as I said, we have the olive oil in there. And as I mentioned, adding the onion before also the natural liquid, basically the moisture of the onion as it sweats and sears at the same time, but sautés at the same time, is going to create some more liquid and that would eliminate the sticking of the sweet potato. Right, so that's going good. We're going to continue to add everything else. Some garlic. Can't go wrong with the garlic. Right there. Green onions. You know what? We got parsley for on top. So we can use a little parsley on the inside, but we're going to finish off with parsley as well. Right. There's always something you can find to cook. As you're too specific, you run yourself in trouble. Right, we're going to use up this now from the shrimp. Because they're going together anyway. We're building flavors. Put the garlic right onto the pan now. Allow that to come up. Give that a little minute. So now we're going with the Mambo sauce, right? Right on. This has some good flavor. I mean, it smells good, it looks good, everything. Right, that's enough. We don't want to overdo. Mambo sauce in, evaporated milk in. I think that is good, right? A nice stir up. Nice stir up. Ooh. See that? Nice body. You can still hit a little evap, a little more evap. We can make sure it intensifies first. All the flavors coming together. So we got some spiciness, a little bit of sweetness, and we got some heat also. You get a little taste. As I said, we need to add a little more evaporated milk. It is really, really, really nice. Imagine that tastes so good already. And we ain't even put in cheese of Barbados. You know, it's the national cheese of Barbados. Anchor cheddar cheese is the national cheese of Barbados. Don't mind what on the label. So this cheese going right here. We didn't need too much, just to make you happy, you know. For me, I didn't use a lot of cheese because we got good strong flavors otherwise, and we using what we have. You got to do that sometime. You know, crop over going on when summer come. You're out partying or you're out working like me, and you come in and need something to eat. You got to use what you have. You're tired drive, tired walk, tired talk, everything. Find what you have at home and cook something, man. So you see the cheese, Mambo sauce, onions, sweet potato, a whole lot of goodness. So we can start the plate. We ain't wasting that sort of time. 1 potato, 2 potato, sweet potato 3. We need some more. We can't skip the body. So obviously when you're cooking and there's a lot of things that you do at different times, this is similar now to if we had done scalloped potatoes. Obviously without putting it in the oven and that kind of stuff. So things that you're accustomed doing, when you don't have all the ingredients, you switch around. Take what you have, recreate, come again, put it together, and you can come with something excellent. Just like what we're doing here. We're gonna go around. I didn't even put presentation in my head. But it shouldn't be hard. But once I could pick up the shrimp, it ain't gonna be hard. Right? Nice and easy like that. Good uniformity. We'll be going our shrimp to get all the way around, but I believe so. See that? Come here. One more. Thank you. Right direction. Good. Right in the center. You know what? Stand up. Stand up a little bit. You could do it. Good. Right in the center. Some fresh parsley. A little bit of cracked pepper. We got some good spicy, but just a little bit. And then right on top, some basil. Right, there you have it. As I said, no special name, but this is a beautiful sweet potato dish with some pan-seared shrimp using items that we have readily available. Evaporated milk from Pine Hill, Mambo sauce with Swiss, and always the fresh ingredient from Massey. I'm Chef Creig. This is how to cook like a Bajan, and I can see you again for another episode.